TIL scientists in China have successfully grown tooth enamel which paves the way to replace fillings and crowns. A chemical mixture applied to whole human teeth created an enamel layer 2.7 micrometers thick within 48 hours. Calcium and phosphate ions with triethylamine in alcohol. Commenting on the new Chinese research, Professor Damien Walmsley, scientific advisor for the British Dental Association, https://bda.org/, said, "This is exciting, but it's still a very long way off. A lot of other things need to come together before we can successfully grow back a tooth. I think we'll eventually get there in 10, 15, 20 years. Have they figured out why dental isn't just considered healthcare and not just covered under health insurance? Great, but triethylamine is too toxic to put directly in people's mouths. Progress comes an inch at a time. Please God, let this be real. My teeth need so much help. 4 out of 5 dentists are unsure if this is good for their profession/s. Millions of years of evolution and we're still stuck with one set of teeth. I'm waiting for a conspiracy theorist to say that these enamel are chips to mind control people on behalf of the Chinese government. I can't wait for it to cost too much. Yay. Now do gums. We'll find out later it's just asbestos, cardboard, and pure cancer cells in a gel form. This is great news. My teeth are nothing but greenish-orange nubs with an insect colony living in each of my molars. One of my profs in dental school once said, imagine trying to do chemistry in a wet, hot, moving environment with a billion bacteria that want to eat your workstation. That's dental material science. I can't see the whole article, not a subscriber, but my guess is that even if this worked perfectly on a bench top, stabilizing the oral environment enough to allow it to happen would be nearly impossible. The only relevant question I have: does it stop growing enamel? I'm wondering if you would then have to go in every once and a while to get your teeth filed down so they don't grow past your lips. LOL. You read and hear about this, and then nothing. I read about this 2 or 3 years ago. Do you want vampires? Because this is how we get vampires. I want to believe this so badly. I have generalized weak enamel from a fever when I was a kid, and I didn't take care of my teeth like I should have. I have multiple fillings and 3 later had to be replaced with crowns. Awesome. This would change my life. Does it come in white? Want to grow a tooth? That'll be $12K please. Best title ever. Instant TLDR. I'm guessing this will be super expensive and accessible only to the wealthy, as usual. I hate dentists. My last emergency surgery for a root canal required me to pay something like $6K up front. It was stupid. And here come the paranoid, brainwashed anti-Chinese bigots. I'm sure this will be nice and affordable in the U.S. I claim this mouth in the name of incisor. Can't wait for America to get this dental technology so we can charge $20,000 per tooth. Does cloning humans count as incidentally growing tooth enamel as well? It's insane that we're basically 2 steps away from dealing with dentistry the same way that people in 900 BC dealt with teeth. I'm wondering if they achieved this with unwilling subjects, from their prisons or concentration camps. Growing enamel is one thing. Bonding it to teeth is a whole different thing. I'll believe it when I see the results replicated by another group of peers. I'm just here to read all the salty comments from people who know next to nothing about China but will rail against this because they all hate China. Another scientific breakthrough we'll never hear about again. Crowns and fillings prop up the dental industry. I swear I've been hearing about doctors regrowing tooth enamel for the past 20 years. At this point, I'll believe it when I see it. My daughter has no enamel on her teeth. This would be a game changer for her life. Here's more info, https://www.healthline.com/health/enamel hypoplasia. Where do I sign up? This article on the same announcement, all from August 2019, has electron microscope images from 6, 12 and 48 hours. https://www. thaguardian.com/science/2019/og/30 grow-tooth enamel, https://www. thaguardian.com/science/2019/og/30 grow-tooth enamel. There's also Kurodent/Kuralox that's been around a while and which is approved for use in the USA now. Thank God. I'll need to get a crown later in my life because I chipped my tooth pretty bad a couple months back and I do not want to. Hole up. Does this mean they can apply new enamel along my gum line so my sensitive teeth go away? All my years of lazy dental hygiene are forgiven? Like a chain smoker getting a lunch transplant. I need this, right, but I was reading this more as a coating over the enamel than a replacement of the enamel, like an anti-rust coating prevents oxidation of metal. China has won the teeth race. Just kidding. My dentist would hate this. I want fangs now please. Teeth actually contain undifferentiated cells, which is very interesting because some undifferentiated cells can be used to grow differentiated cells. Cue the 162-year FDA review process. Once the dentists in North America get a hold of this, it will cost $10,000 per tooth to do. Basing that off the $4,800 I was quoted for one crown. Sign me up. Funny we have to rely on China to advance dental medicine because dentists are perfectly happy charging thousands for implants or root canals. I feel like for years now, I always see these headlines about promising future technology. But I haven't seen any of them come to fruition. Should I be excited about these headlines? Can someone shine some light as to why that is? Please figure it out before my teeth get fucked. It'll take 20 years for this to make it from the lab to the dentist office. Wow, micrometer. Had to reread that. Not really a measure I am used to. Does anyone know if this is even significant? That's a super small layer. Didn't the Japanese already come up with a better solution with nanohydroxyapatite toothpastes to remineralize the enamel, which have been around for decades and are now being copied over here in the States? Will never be for public use. LMAO, gotta get that $. Big dental and big toothpaste will never let this see the light of day. They will buy the intellectual property, patent it, and bury it so they can continue gouging us on ridiculous dental prices. $1m/tooth, always just around the corner, and then it's not. This got me excited, but then I realized this is still far off. China, I take it? All back. Future looks pretty good so far. They just came up with some new gel that can replace cartilage, and now this. The only problem, all this will be ridiculously expensive because of our garbage healthcare system. This is going to be like 700 years ago when all the cutting-edge Chinese discoveries end up found and pretended by Europeans, Columbus, or Marco Polo or Newton, and claimed as unique inventions. That will be $1 billion please. It'll never see the light of day. Hope I'm wrong. Can't wait for my insurance to not cover this even though every dentist does it. My plan of not taking care of myself because they will invent some way to cure it in the future is paying off. It'll be nice when it's an actual thing. I didn't have proper dental hygiene when I had my braces in 6th grade, and wound up stripping a lot of the enamel underneath my braces off. I'll have stained teeth for the rest of my life as a result because the enamel doesn't come back. Can I put it on my inside bones? High five to my teeth grinding friends. Yes, and how much will this cost? I'm sure that I won't be able to afford it. Fucking dentists. Put this on the long list of shit we'll never see. Your dental insurance will never cover this or anything else. It's hard to believe anything coming out of China. Scientists in China face with rolling eyes. Stop, you're killing me. So I really need this. Had a few teeth grow in without enamel, current options are pulling them out, or some other temporary stuff. Pity my country's relationship with China is so poor at the moment. I'll never get it until our chronically underfunded scientists figure it out themselves. No, I don't live in America. Is this legit? I see a lot of bullshit in this subreddit.